All right, it is Tuesday night in Tooney Town, and that can only mean one thing. It is time for the fastest rising pro wrestling live stream podcast on the internet today. It is time for Tooney Talk Wrestling. Folks, my name is Marvin, and I am the Movie Monster, and I am pleased to welcome you guys back for another evening of Unplugged Wrestling Chat. Where we're going to be talking about the weirdest, best, and craziest stories going on in the world of professional wrestling. But folks, if you are enjoying what we do here, remember, this is a show for you and funded by you. So please drop a super chat. We'll have your comments read aloud on the air. Like I said, these streams tend to get demonetized, so we can't really rely on ad revenue, and still manage to actually give you guys something worth showing. So those super chats help us keep the channel afloat. It helps us continue to bring you the best content possible. And it keeps a roof over my head if you guys care about such things. So yeah, please drop them in. We tend to stop for super chats between every story, more or less. And we do break for super chats of $50 or more. So if you super chat $50, we will stop what we're doing and talk about what you want to talk about. So what do you guys want to talk about? But I cannot do this alone. Joining me this week, guys, it will not just be a tag team for the entire night, supposedly, but for right now, it's just me and Awful Wrestling.
Peace. What's happening? What's going on?
When's the last time that we did this, where it was just me and you? We did a pay-per-view like this, I think.
Yes, it was the All Out pay-per-view, I believe, some months ago.
AEW pay-per-view to begin with. Like, oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pay-per-views are so weird because I've done a pay-per-view just you and me. I think I've done one just me and Dis, and I know I've done one just me and Kev. So that's really cool. But we are gonna. By the way, are you around tomorrow night to record for the Patreon? We're gonna watch Royal Rumble '92.
I'm gonna have to see about that. I'm gonna have to see about that. But
let me know.
Yeah, please. Yeah, dude, just a little bit of banter. I saw the Action Park documentary. It was awesome.
Oh, man. Were you like amazed that like this place actually existed? And
yeah, dude, Vernon, New Jersey. It's crazy.
Vernon, New Jersey, man. Did you see that like loop-de-loop water slide that never had a prayer?
Yo, that was when I tapped out. I was just like, I can't believe that some engineer thought that this, like, what do you have to have on a jet engine to get through that loop? Like, what's going on?
How many people must have gotten stuck in there? Or like, we're like halfway up the thing and then fell back down and now you're stuck in this dark tube.
Yeah, he was talking about like people broke their backs, they busted their nose, and then there was the Tarzan swing that was like 4 feet deep, and you had to like let go of the rope at a certain time, or else you'd get effed up by the.
I never went to Action Park. I had friends that would go to Action Park,
right?
And I mean, there's a reason they call it Traction Park. Pretty much everyone I know that went there got hurt, but
right.
I wore it like a badge of honor. So what we're talking about, guys, is there was this place in New Jersey called Action Park, and it was a theme park that was like the most dangerous theme park in the world. They called it Traction Park. The wave pool was nicknamed the Grave Pool because of how many people died in it. And there's a documentary. So Max has a documentary called Class Action Park, but I recommend there's a documentary by Defunct Land on YouTube that I recommend much more. It's really good. Yeah, definitely check that out.
And if you really want the really, quick cliff notes, go to a site called Fascinating Horror, the Action Park debacle.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it's about 10 minutes, but it goes straight to the point.
Now, Awful, I like a good meme. I like
Sure.
to jump on internet trends. It's, part of the job. So there has been a new trend going on lately about this Robotnik dance from Sonic 3 that you can literally put any music to it and it works. And I was like, well, I got to try this. So I picked the greatest wrestling theme music on the planet, and damn if it does not work. Let's take a look, because this is going to get us demonetized. So super chat away, folks.
Okay. So now we can just dance right through. That sounds like a challenge.
So that's a little taste of that. I posted the whole thing on X, but I was just amazed. I was like, I bet you I could take the Jushin Thunder Liger theme song.
Oh, that's who that was. Okay.
Oh my God, dude, it's the greatest theme song of all time. I actually got to see him at a Ring of Honor show one time.
Mhm.
And when they played the theme music, I like practically died. Like it was one of the biggest like in-person fan moments I ever had for wrestling, hearing the Jushin Thunder Liger theme in person. So
I thought you were gonna play the one that I gave you.
You did give me one.
Yeah, it would have worked, but
yeah, actually, you know what? I am going to download that and actually play that. So, but yeah, keep talking.
All right. Yeah. Good times.
Oh, thanks. Thank you for that. You're just a gem to have around. But yeah, we've got so much to talk about this week. I mean, Dave Meltzer is losing his mind as always, and of course he got like super racist about everything, like as he is known to do.
Oh yeah.
So you know, Alfred was all over him about that.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Our resident NAACP representative, Alfred Konuwa.
Oh no, he'll call you out. He'll call you out.
Damn right he will.
Okay,
we'll be getting to that, won't we?
We will be getting to that. I actually have that clip saved. Kev is on his way. So guys, Dis is under the weather today. So he has got the flu apparently. So we will not be seeing Dis. But you know what we did see on Monday Night Raw last night? Awful. So Cody Rhodes and CM Punk had a little face off. You know,
a little tete-a-tete
segment in the ring. Yeah, let's take a look at what that looked like. You notice anything here?
Take a minute.
Cody's talking. Yes,
very closely.
That orange sign right there is a Tooney Town Wrestling sign or a Tooney Talk Wrestling sign. The orange sign with the googly puppet eyes. I'm not guessing this was sent to us by the gentleman who made the sign. Oh my gosh, I just realized I don't know his name. Dis like knew all the information for the guy.
Right. But shout out to that guy for showing the TTW sign.
Yes, we will shout you out by name when Dis is here and can tell us your name. But that's so cool. Like never in my wildest dreams did I think that like, hey, like this channel is gonna, you know, be on a sign on Monday Night Raw. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know,
we're here.
Yeah, we are there. Okay, so here's the one that you made, Awful.
So now we can just dance right through. That sounds like a challenge.
It's so perfect. Kevin Apollo's here.
What the meme mug?
What's going on?
It's just this meme now, man, where it's like you could take any music and put it to the Robotnik dance and it works. I tried it with this. I tried it with the My Hero Academia song. I tried it with, or Awful tried it with our theme music. I tried it with the Jushin Thunder Liger theme. I tried it with the Transformers 80s movie theme. It always works. It's the weirdest thing.
Sometimes you got to speed it up or slow it down. So
we got a bunch of super chats. They've been building up while Awful and I have been bloviating to each other, trying to kill time for you to get here, Kev. Oh, you know what? I'm just realizing Kev showed up without his intro video. So here it is. Awfuls is going to be Clayton Bigsby from the Daily Show.
Great.
I know that smell.
Keep that dead joke alive.
Breathe it all life, man. I'm trying to like what quote can I actually say from that? Not many.
Not many.
Oh my goodness. All right, Regina Sharp checking in for $5. There's only one true world's champion, and he is
Glum Gold! Glum Gold! Glum Gold! Glum Gold!
Very good. Oh, and Regina Sharp says, "Oh, and heel disc caused the Cena Batista Royal Rumble botch." Yes, and he tore both Vince's quads. The single greatest moment in wrestling history when Vince McMahon got so angry that his quadricep muscles exploded.
And he stood there yelling at all the officials.
Don't help me up. Don't help me up.
Yeah.
There is a right now there's a 24-hour stream going on YouTube that WWE is doing where he's gonna be where it's like just Royal Rumble matches nonstop. So I've been checking in periodically throughout the day. We're just watching the one before WrestleMania 24. And so I had Shawn and Undertaker in there nice and early. But it had like super young Cody and Punk in like right near each other. And I was like, oh, they're probably going to be the final two this year. Just like they were. Maybe the final two last year also, weren't they? Cody and Punk. Oh, wait, yes, Cody will be in the final two because Cody's world champion. Never mind. Right. But yes, I think Punk will be in the finals for sure. Tyler Golosinski says, no matter who wins the Royal Rumble, the IWC will whine about it. It's not a spoiler. That's a promise. That is correct. The IWC will whine about anything and everything, especially the Royal Rumble.
And that's why we don't care.
And that's why we don't care what you say. By the way, Kev, did you see I showed it before you got in. Did you see what transpired during the Cody Punk segment? That TTW poster sign right there on Monday Night Raw?
Nice.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
What happened. We've made it. We're there.
Blow it up. Blow it up, brother.
We can get rid of awful now.
Yeah. Giving me the Ibu treatment. I hear you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, I'm gonna make you resign is what I'll do. John Williams while I sit there. John Williams for $4.99. Who has more hatred, Kevin Apollo with Bears or Scott Steiner's hatred of fat asses?
Fat asses.
Oh, I hope you're ready, Kev, because tonight we're gonna do a new segment where we make you read Scott Steiner's tweets.
I love Scott Steiner's tweets.
Scott Steiner's tweets are the greatest thing to ever happen.
He went to Mexico North this weekend, and it was fantastic.
He's going on the Jericho cruise. Andre Adams for $1.99 says Class Action Park with a bunch of laughing emojis. Yep, because he gets it's a clever title. Game recognizes game. Regina Sharp for $5 also says Heel Dish was responsible for vegan buttered popcorn. Well, now he's gone too far.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I am so tired of vegans trying to make their versions of things. Like, it's vegan cheese. I'm like, no, it's not. Because if it was cheese, it wouldn't be vegan. So stop it. Call it something else. Call it Flibberty Gibbet or whatever. But don't call it cheese. It's an insult to cheese.
It's right. Sadness. Shut up.
Yeah, if you wanted to have cheese, you wouldn't be a vegan.
Right. They try to make vegan fish. It's like, what's it made out of? Carrots? Like, what's going on?
I'm doing the opposite of the vegan diet right now. I'm
the carnivore?
Yep. I feel great. I feel amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're back on it?
Yeah, I'm back on it. I was on it before my wedding and I lost like 20 pounds. But yeah, now I'm back on it. And well, it's kind of like a carnivore keto hybrid. Because I'm throwing in a few things to make myself not be miserable. So, but it's working out well. It's working out well. I got through the horrible keto flu. So you and Kimmy for $2 says, was Moxley an engineer in that park in Action Park? He might have been. If he wasn't an engineer, he was definitely a plumber.
He was probably the one that got paid to ride the rides, before everybody. I can't believe Action Park actually had to pay their employees just to ride the damn thing as guinea pigs.
They didn't test those rides. Well, no. Yeah, and everything was all well and good up until like a politician's son died on it. And then all of a sudden that was it. BT23 for $2 says JD equals tough as hell still to wrestle in that match. I'm talking about JD McDonough, which we will talk about. So I understand what you said now. In the thing you wrote, JD Mick rib injury, right?
Yes. I read
it as JD McRib injury, and I'm like, who's JD McRib? Like I thought it was some Japanese wrestler I'd never heard of before, who's like doing an American gimmick where all he does is eat McDonald's and he just loves McRibs. I do.
Oh,
love
that's
McRibs,
right.
though.
You would not have seen Raw. So
Yeah.
you would have no idea.
Kevin,
Yeah, I know,
I would love to know your opinion on this.
We'll get there. Hold on, we got some more.
Okay,
suggestions,
sorry.
and We'll,
You
we'll
got
make that our. We'll make that our first. We'll make that our first topic of the night.
Gotcha.
Tyler Golosinski for $4.99. 5 stars for picking Thunder Liger music and 5 stars. Last Call podcast for $5. The sneaky benefit of Cody versus Punk at Mania. Tony Khan might go nuts and end up having a meltdown on TV the next AEW Dynamite. Awful would bring popcorn. He would 100% do that. Forever Runner for $4.99. Marv, if I want to see someone dance out to rhythm to theme music, I tune in every Wednesday to watch Joe Number's favorite women's wrestler. Fantastic. Oh, I love you guys. Craziest audience ever. Mr. Jamie Jam, 88 for $199. Reigns versus Fatu at WrestleMania. Anyone? So yeah, that's what I said. I said, oh, you mean Jacob? It's but that's.
Do you think Rikishi?
I thought like Rikishi's son of. I thought Rikishi's son of Rikishi, Yeet Man. You know.
Gotcha.
Jey Uso. I thought it would be Jey Uso. I still think it might be. So, John Williams for $4.99 says Dave Meltzer says, "You ignorant podcaster. AEW has the highest viewership. Objective reality doesn't matter." Regina Sharp for $10 says vegan cheese is now declared to be flubber. So it is written, so it shall be done. Hey, no, don't put that evil on Robin Williams. Robin Williams did not invent vegan cheese.
I mean,
but I do.
Robin Williams didn't invent it though. Flubber's a
Robin
remake.
Williams. In my lifetime, it was invented by Robin Williams. So
Robin Williams was apparently a hack, right?
What?
Yeah, a lot of comedians came. This is before anything happened with him. God rest his soul. But yeah, a lot of comedians said back in the day that man would take your joke and run with it.
Oh! Saying your joke so fast you don't recognize it. Oh.
Exactly. That's a good one there, Marv. Good one.
Oh yeah, I never tried to do that one before. By the way, if you guys are on the Patreon, the first chapter, the prologue of the Kane audio book is currently up there, Journey into Darkness. It's up there right now for FDMs and insiders, but it will be up tomorrow for Smart Mark level. So make sure you check that out. All right, guys. So JD McDonough, I mean, that was a pretty heinous injury, right? Like broken ribs, like what, ruptured lung?
Yeah. Alyssa said it. Ruptured lung, a couple broken ribs.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it isn't more than that. Have you seen the footage, Marv?
No. And once I heard how heinous the injury was, I didn't want to see the footage because I really don't like injury footage.
Yeah, true.
It's an ugly bump, but it's nothing. It's nothing horrible. I mean, even though McAfee and Cole were like half joking, I think were correct in their assessment. I think the size of his head saved his life.
Oh, jeez.
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Oh,
The he was like, I know we joke about it a lot, but his head may have saved his life. Because when you watch when he bumps, like he takes the bump like 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And he definitely whiplashed back. A smaller person, they definitely would have broken their neck. It would have been bad. It would have been worse than a Big E break.
That's terrible. Well,
should he have done?
Right.
Should he have done the spot, Kev?
No, I don't understand.
Thank you.
I don't understand why they keep doing this stuff on a random forgettable Raw, and why they keep insisting on doing. Yeah, I don't remember if we talked about it here or not, but when you look at, we talked about it last week because of the stupid injury at GCW.
Right.
The WWE ringside has so much space now, and these guys keep doing these mega complicated spots over by the tables, over by the announcer tables where there is no room. It's more like over by at that spot. It's more like your traditional indie show where like it's like at most 6 feet. But it's that way so that you have space to do your commentator table spots. you can get hurt doing anything. It's when it comes to wrestling, you can jump in the ring and blow out your Achilles, blow out your ACL, or whatever. It's injury is all the threat of injury is always there, but I just don't understand why these guys keep doing these mega complicated, dangerous spots that are going to yield little to no reward and on a forgettable Raw. And it didn't even happen. It had no bearing on the match. It was just doing something for the sake of it being cool.
Yeah.
And now you've completely and totally derailed what's left of the Judgment Day.
Yeah. Marv, in case you haven't seen it, it was a simple springboard from the second rope to the outside onto either Eric or Ivar. And when he did the moonsault, he landed on Eric or Ivar, but quite frankly, I don't think he really caught him. So McDonough actually ends up on his feet, but because the announce table's right there, he smacks like his upper shoulder area on the edge of the announce table, and it looked gnarly, but he was able to continue the match.
And his head snapped all the way back. So just imagine getting into a car accident and it snapped back. I'm actually shocked he didn't black out. Dude, usually when you see your neck snap back like that, somehow he managed to get up and get through the match. And on Twitter, he told everybody what the extent of his injuries were. But it was pretty gnarly, man. Pretty gnarly. Again, I wish these guys would start working smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
Because it's just I look at the just like with that belly to belly with Holland and Big E, it was just so unnecessary. It's a random SmackDown. No one's ever gonna remember that this match happened. It was just unnecessary. And again, it's high risk with very little reward. This isn't like you're on some major pay-per-view and this is your big moment. This is a BS episode of Raw that no one's ever going to watch again.
We're the third week into this thing, and now there's an injury problem. Like, I guarantee you, change going to come by next week. You will not be seeing like silliness like that. And everybody's talking about how like, maybe he should have did the spot on the other side and on the okay. So I mean, because there's no announce table there, who's to say that man wouldn't have cracked his skull on the concrete?
Well, that's it. He did it. It was a beautiful springboard.
Beautiful.
He just sometimes if you're off by a fraction of an inch, I don't think Eric did anything wrong. He was just the positioning was off by a hair, by legitimately a hair, and JD just kind of bounced off of him.
Right,
and that's all she wrote. The injury could have happened anywhere. It's just I just like in my mind I go when you put the match together, you're doing this giant springboard. It's so early in the match. Why would you even do it?
Right.
Like they had great tag psychology, which was get Ivar out of the ring immediately and isolate Eric. If they had just stuck with that until the end, instead of having to do the outside of the ring chaos thing that we love to do on Raw now, all this could have been avoided.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a whole lot of sense.
Now the man's out on the shelf for what, 3 or 4 months because of it.
Is he gonna be better already in 3 to 4 months from a punctured lung?
I mean, I don't know what the actual timeline is. I'm sure that they'll give us that later.
I think that's at least gonna take 6 months. You think, right?
Yeah, dude. So all that work undone in just one move. And I understand that you can get injured even walking into the ring, but you got to walk into the ring. That's a necessary thing to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but as far as like doing flips to the outside and this madness, it's only going to be a matter of time before someone gets killed out there. Not doing this particular move, but because of the indies existing and they have no sort of like, they have no chill. So they could do this, all the time. But for WWE or AEW, yeah, don't do it.
That's usually why, Vince was very hard on people. Mm-hmm. You can talk all you want about the WWE style. The WWE style is engineered for longevity.
Right.
It's not you do this crap, you crash and burn, and then Yeah, great. Again, I mean, look at Sabu. By the time ECW had a national audience and Sabu was a household name, Sabu's body was broken and ground to dust.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You look at someone like Hayabusa. Hayabusa wasn't around that long.
Is he alive still, or did he pass away?
No, he passed away. He passed away a couple years ago. Oh, so they're saying
did he ever walk again?
Almost, maybe. I think maybe he stood up. I don't remember.
But this had nothing to do with the injury, did it?
His passing? You never seen Hayabusa's injury?
I saw the backflip where he, got that neck injury, but did that contribute to his passing?
I'm sure it didn't help, but yeah, I think he stood up, but I don't think he walked.
Okay, that makes sense.
6 to 8 weeks for a punctured lung.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's
Ouch.
a lot less than I thought it would be.
Cow. Yeah,
a lot less than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a couple more super chats that just came in. John Williams, $4.99 says Brock Lesnar having a big neck is what likely saved him from breaking his neck from his botched shooting star. Yeah.
Which is why when you wrestle, there's so much emphasis on building up your neck.
That stack of dimes you call a neck. The pencil neck geeks. That's why they don't last long. John JD 999 for 199 also says, I don't have a winner for the Rumble. I root for everyone. I root for whoever's number I've drawn. So number 26 is my my great hope.
John JID standing in the middle of the road. That's the most dangerous part.
Yeah. Wolfchild for $4.99. Don't have a real name, but Boomer on Discord made the signs. Thank you, Boomer.
Shout out, Boomer.
Yes, thank you, Boomer. We appreciate you. And we are super, super happy that you once again, if you don't know what we're talking about, guys, we are talking about Boomer's sign right there in the crowd. Oh my goodness, I am so thrilled about that still. Like I am absolutely giddy.
How cool is that? I mean, that's just so cool.
Yep. And then how do I get it off okay, there we go. And then John Williams for $4.99 says WWE style happened because, hey morons, I'm paying you an actual salary. No need to risk it all every match. Yeah, that is true too. So it's funny because like you think to yourself, well, now you're on the biggest stage. Now's the time to take the risks because this is where you're actually getting paid to do it. But you don't, because your career banks on longevity. And when you break your body before you ever get to the dance, which Brian Danielson cough, you don't last very long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, think about it. He won the title and was super injured the very next month.
Instantly.
It's a shame, man. I mean, they talk about like I get a lot. Actually, you can do that super chat. I'll talk a little later.
Asar for $5 says Hayabusa walked again unassisted. Oh, good for him. Mick Foley talks about it on Dark Side about FMW. I knew I saw something about it because I watched that FMW episode. It was nuts.
Yeah.
What happens if the Yakuza owned a wrestling company?
Yes.
Wrestle Kingdom.
I'm trying to think of what the because there's a season 6 of Dark Side of the Ring coming out, right?
Why?
Yeah, what are they going to talk about? They've kind of like blew all their wads in the first few seasons.
I'm looking to see because I don't even remember what the. Okay, so here it is. Season 1 was the match made in heaven, Randy Savage and Elizabeth, the Montreal Screwjob, the killing of Bruiser Brody, the last of the Von Erichs, the mysterious death of Gorgeous Gino, and the fabulous Moolah. Those are 6 big ones.
Yeah,
like right there. Then you had Benoit Part 1 in Season 2, Benoit Part 2, The Life and Crimes of New Jack, which is one of the best episodes, The Brawl for All, which is probably my second favorite episode, Jimmy Snuka and the Death of Nancy Argentino, The Assassination of Dina Bravo, Dave Schultz and the Slap Heard Around the World, another one of my favorites, but my all-time favorite, Cocaine and Cowboy Boots, the Herb Abrams story, because when you watch that one, oh boy, it seems awful familiar to things that are going on right now over in Jacksonville. Then they have The Last Ride of the Road Warriors, The Final Days of Owen Hart. Season 3 was Brian Pillman Part 1, Pillman 2, The Ultra Violence of Nick Gage, Collision in Korea, Becoming Warrior, about the Ultimate Warrior, Grizzly Smith, Dynamite Kid, The Plane Ride from Hell, The Double Life of Chris Canyon, Blood and Wire, Onita's FMW, Bikers, Bombs, and Bedlam, Johnny K9, The Many Faces of Luna Vachon, Extreme and Obscene, Rob Black's XPW, and The Steroid Trials. That's when I think I watched a little bit of season 4, because that was Chris Candido and Tammy Sitch, Magnum TA, The Graham Dynasty, Doink the Clown, Junkyard Dog, Adrian Adonis, Abdullah the Butcher, Bam Bam Bigelow, Bash the Beach 2000, and The World According to Marty Jannetty, which is a wild episode. Wow. Season 5 was Earthquake John Tenta, Buff Bagwell, Terry Gordy, The Brutus Beefcake Story, Harley Race, Chris Colt, Chris Adams, Sensational Sherry, The Sandman, and Black Saturday.
God.
Black Saturday is still my favorite. We have here, welcome the stars of the World Wrestling Festival. Get out of here! He throws it out.
Never to be seen again.
That's how I remember it, at least.
So what do they got lined up for season 6? The Nikki Bella John Cena breakup? Like, what's going on? What do they got going?
Oh, I can't even imagine. I don't say, it doesn't say what the season 6 episodes are going to be.
CM Punk leaves wrestling.
Yeah. That's the thing that I hate, is that these guys are so AEW like loyal. They're such AEW loyalists.
I have a note here from Trish.
What did she say?
So I don't want to join the stream or anything because I'm too lazy, but I heard the thing about the vegan cheese, and I need to tell someone that vegan cheese is to cheese what white chocolate is to chocolate.
I like white chocolate.
Man, I had no problem with white chocolate.
That was my nickname in college.
I bet it was.
It wasn't. It wasn't. Not for lack of trying, I will say. I did,
So you started that one man rap group?
Yeah, tried to get it spread around, and it just got my ass kicked a couple times.
Man tried to grow a fro.
Last Call podcast for $10 in defense of JD. This generation of wrestlers idolize the Hardy Boys, Rey Mysterio, Shawn Michaels, and Daniel Bryan. To them, that is the blueprint to get over if you're under 6'2", 250 in WWE. Sad but true. That's correct. And in the Danielsons, they came up on the tape trading with all the Japan tapes, which is why they're so crazy and broken. Wrestling Soup Mish for $10 says send Bob's and Vagine, Mark. Loved the Journey into Darkness read. You got to get Apollo to read some lines. Yeah. So here's the thing. I decided to just read it straight. Like just read it like it's a horror movie. And then I comment here and there on it. So, and JPS for $2 says, imagine Collision in North Korea every year. Oh my goodness. John Williams says, why wasn't it orange chocolate? Well, because then that would be some British candy and blah.
That'd be some weird UK stuff. And I love my British brothers and sisters, but no.
I love my British brothers and sisters. I don't enjoy their food and candy.
Yes. I'm not here for some spotted dick.
Andre Adams for $1.99 says white chocolate was Marv's stripper name.
Oh no.
Coming to the stage, white chocolate.
We got a troll in the chat.
Oh, is it a troll named Culture Casino?
Yeah.
I saw that.
Shout out Culture Casino.
Guy cuts his beard down, and all of a sudden he thinks he knows all about. Yes, this is what we do. We talk about wrestling here. Talk about wrestling and college nicknames. It's going ban this troll. Oh, I love you, Culture. I don't know what you're doing here, but I'm glad you're here. All right. So we have got some information on ratings from this past weekend. And oh boy, guys, they were not great. AEW Collision. Now, normally I would bring the news items up on the screen. However, WrestleZone.com, the only wrestling news site that I trust, crashes my computer every time I try to do it. So for now, I am reading them on my phone, and you guys will just have to imagine going to WrestleZone.com. AEW Collision viewership was down on January 25th as the show was up against Saturday night's main event. Just how down? Per WrestleNomics, and then subsequently Awful and Dis. 250,000 viewers tuned in
Holy
for Saturday's episode of AEW Collision on TNT. That is the is the lowest total number since the show went up against the return of Saturday Night's Main Event on December 14th. The 18 to 49 demographic, because that's a thing that people like to obsess over, was also down. Collision drew a 0.07 rating in that, which marked its lowest number since the show was up against Bad Blood on October 5th. Collision faced competition from NBA and college basketball games on Saturday, plus Saturday Night's Main Event. The show was simulcast on Max, but the viewership information for that is not available. On January 18th, the Maximum Carnage edition of Collision drew 342,000 viewers. Not much better. And a 0.10 rating in the fake demo. Saturday's show featured Samoa Joe's in-ring return in an AEW International Championship match where Takeshita defended the title against Shibata. Plus, AEW Women's World Champion Mariah May had a confrontation with Toni Storm, and Kazuchika Okada faced Commander. Why would you put that Toni Storm segment on a show that you knew nobody was watching?
Because I'll tell you why.
Go ahead.
He's delusional, and he thinks that people watch this show, and he can't. So instead of admitting that no one watches the show, he treats it like it's a hit, and in his mind, this is must-see TV. So if we do it here and no one sees it, but someone talks about it, then eventually they'll start watching. But it's too late. It's been 2 years. No one's going to. You couldn't pay people to watch this show.
Yep. Everyone that was going to try it out has already tried it out.
Yep.
And those that stayed, and he's run off a whole bunch of people.
So at this point, Collision should just be like, probably only an hour and recap.
If it even like, the wrestling media like to ignore the fact that Rampage was canceled because the direct show, Tony's like, oh, Rampage, what's Rampage?
Called
Culture Casino just said, so AEW is Batwoman level ratings? Yes, pretty much.
It's a Batwoman as you can guess.
So speaking of which, since we got Culture here and he is the host of That Game Place over on That Park Place, I think it's time to play our favorite game of the week, which is how many people are playing AEW Fight Forever right now. Over on the Steam charts, we can see that 10 people in the world were playing AEW Fight Forever as of 2 hours ago, with a 24-hour peak of 10 people and an all-time peak, of course, of 1,428.
God damn.
Fight on.
That's quite an exclusive. That's quite an exclusive crowd.
But you know what, Awful? I got to hand it to them. They hit double digits this week. I'm proud.
They did. Last week it was 6.
Well, does it really count, though, when 2 of them are always Tony Khan and Kenny Omega?
I bet you 3 of them are developers. Still trying to work out the bugs.
Some kid that just left his computer on.
Right. Oh, my goodness. Have you played the game, by the way, Marv?
Of course I have. I played it live on the air. I streamed it. And I still owe
you don't
the
say
audience
too much about it.
Because I'm trying to forget about it. I owe the audience one more stream of it because I promised them when they paid for my suffering and then Tony Khan didn't do the media scrum. I promised them one more Fight Forever. I've been putting it off. It's bad.
You should do an entire stream of the dating sim.
The what?
Of the dating simulator.
There's a dating simulator, like an AEW dating simulator?
Yeah, it's in the game.
What?
You can go on a date or something. It's like a date side quest.
What are you going to date Britt Baker?
Sunny kiss.
Oh no. Oh wow, we got a break because we got $50 here from Regina Shaw.
Nice.
Thank you very much. I said this on Twitter. I don't even like the timeless Tony Storm angle, but the reveal was interesting and I liked it. But that flagship is getting the fraggin' derp rudders. TK is booking Pain. thank you so much, Regina Sharp. And like I said, we do break for $50 or more. So I appreciate you. I'm trying to find a clip to play for you real quick. Oh, well, you know what? I think we know which one we should play.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind. Everybody hands go up, and they stay there, and they stay there.
Thank you.
Up, down, up, down. Sorry.
Thank you very much. You know what? One more for the road, just because.
I defeated Scrooge McDuck! We were on the same team!
So much.
Now,
we haven't played this.
Because there's.
We gotta all make declarations of hatred at the same time!
I just need to do that.
I love it.
But thank you very much. But okay, where were we? We were talking about meanwhile, Saturday night's main event did 1.4 million on I guess through regular TV. I don't know if that takes the Peacock numbers into account. I don't think it does.
Not that I've seen yet.
So and by the way, guys, we will be getting to the other super chats. I know there were a bunch in between there, but we break for $50 on Culture Casino apparently. So but yeah, man, Collision. I mean, I just like Culture said, it's Batwoman numbers. I don't understand like what, and I understand the reason why we had this show in the first place was because we needed a place to put CM Punk. Because he couldn't play with everybody else because the EVPs didn't want him on their show. And then but when he was controlling that show, when he was booking, when he was, running the locker room, essentially, that show was great. It had no Tony involvement whatsoever. It was Punk
Marv.
running the show. What?
Hold it right there. Only the Punk segments were good.
It's not like he was running. Sense.
It did, because there were people who wanted to be on television, who were excited to be on television. They got on television. That's where the excitement began and ended. As far as like Miro wrestling or Will Hobbs wrestling or Brian Cage, like they weren't bringing anybody in. It was only the CM Punk segments that were doing something.
Okay.
Sorry to bust that news, but yeah.
I'll take your word for it since you hijacked the show. I'm kidding. I just wanted to play that clip.
Yeah, shout out this. I'm taking his spot.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right. So moving on, we got some more news to cover here tonight. We've got so much wrestling news going on. Oh, so here's a big one, guys. The Battle of the Pauls. Logan Paul versus Jake Paul in a boxing match coming to Max.
My money's on the white guy.
What are you talking about? They're Puerto Rican.
They are.
In a post on Twitter, Logan Paul shared what appeared to be a promotional graphic for a boxing fight in which he would face his brother Jake Paul. He noted the bout would take place on March 27th and it would stream on Max. This is the moment you've waited a decade for, March 27th. So Mike Coppinger reported that this will be a reality series. So I'm assuming it's going to be a reality series of them training and then the fight is the finale.
I wonder if it'll be live.
I would assume it has to be live because they can't tape this fight and not let anyone, because they're not going to not do it in front of a crowd.
They don't. I'll give them this. I know Dana White likes to poo-poo on their parade every chance he gets, but they are brilliant promoters. So there's no way this isn't live. And I guarantee you that Max will release the numbers on this event.
Oh yeah, right. No, Max doesn't release numbers, Kev. That's not what they do. I'm shocked that Max got this and not Netflix. But so yeah, here's my question. One of you guys, I think, asked it in the private chat that we have today on X. Will AEW have to promote it because it's on Max?
Yes.
Yeah, I say yes.
Will there be Logan Paul's face all over Dynamite? Because I think they will.
They will. It's going to be a part of their. It's going to be a part of their network sync deal.
Didn't see this coming, did you, Tony?
So Logan Paul has competed in multiple boxing matches. He's faced KSI twice and battled Floyd Mayweather Jr. in a bullcrap exhibition. I'm sorry, in an exhibition bout. He's also faced Dylan Dennis at the Prime card in October 2023, where he won the bout by disqualification. Jake Paul had a more prominent run in boxing. He's 11-1 and has defeated Tyron Woodley, Ben Askren, Anderson Silva, and Nate Diaz, among others, and of course recently beat Mike Tyson via unanimous decision on Netflix. I don't know if we should really count that because it was awful.
I know that's such a shame.
Yeah,
I mean, Jake is brilliant at beating up non-boxers.
Right.
Logan. Well, then he'll have a great bout with Logan Paul. Then Logan Paul has been linked to a potential fight against Conor McGregor in recent weeks. However, McGregor has said that UFC nixed the bout. So yeah, Dana White's like, yeah, no. No, I'm surprised. I'm surprised TKO is not like, no, yeah, you're doing this because it's technically WWE versus UFC.
I don't think they care about it in that regard because it's more about the Paul brothers than the who's actually fighting. Like what brand is what. The Logans are a brand all unto themselves. And I'm sure when he sat down and negotiated his contract, he has a I'm going to do whatever I want outside of here clause.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so great because I believe, the WWE will benefit from this ultimately. I mean, it's only going to show one time on Max, but of course the storyline can carry over into the WWE and on Netflix.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they're doing it as a boxing match. I assumed that when eventually this happened, it would be at like WrestleMania or something.
You think they're going to work, gentlemen?
Yes. 100%
yeah,
they're going to work.
Yeah.
100% it's going to be a work.
Mm-hmm. Another money grab.
I also think Jake wins because Jake is the boxer of the two, and
I need you to leave.
You were going to say something, Kev. I was interested.
Yeah.
Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, I was like, just because it starts on Max doesn't mean it doesn't finish at WrestleMania.
Right.
That's very true.
Precisely.
Oh, could you imagine like Excalibur having to be like, and then the finale at WrestleMania. While you're there, check out Ring of Honor down the street at the Knights of Columbus.
Tony will be like, say it wrong. WrestleMania.
Oh, it's such an obscure thing. Who knows? I don't even know how to say it.
Never before heard before.
What is that? Is that like some kind of indie show? All right, so here's something. Report. It's official. We called it last week. Jordynne Grace has signed with the WWE. That is according to a report from Fightful. It says per WWE sources, Jordynne Grace has signed with WWE for a multi-year contract. They also said WWE made their interest known, and they made the offer to Grace a few weeks before she finished with TNA. TNA was said to be fully aware that Grace would be leaving the company, as previously reported. Genesis was set to be her last contracted date, and then she did the honors for Tessa Blanchard, and went out the way you're supposed to go out. SAP also cites WWE sources who said that Grace was signed almost immediately following her final TNA match, as the company did not want her to reach free agency. That's interesting.
Oh, stop it.
Like as if she was going to go anywhere else.
Can we stop?
Right.
TNA amended her contract so that it ended early. Stop it. Everybody knows.
Mike Johnson, a PW Insider, has reported that Grace canceled an independent appearance this weekend in Texas, and WWE sources confirmed that she will be in Indianapolis, the site of the Royal Rumble. There's no way she's not in the Royal Rumble.
Right.
So, NXT or right to the main roster?
She's going right to the main roster.
Really? And
Really?
Candice LeRae is about to jump out of a bridge or out of a window.
Whatever.
Like, there are so many people on this roster. It's just like, where do they find the room?
If the glass is made out of charisma, she's not breaking through.
She's gonna keep on bumping into it.
And now my question is, does this mean she will have shut down her adult subscription website?
She's got an adult subscription website?
There's a whole episode of Headlock Headlines about this.
Yeah, most of them do, but they don't they don't give you anything worth subscribing to. So, but these weirdos and simps give them a crap ton of money.
Yeah. See my
Just
bean,
exist?
it's muscular for $5.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually had
we did a whole thing with on the Headlock Headlines where Tripp was trying to find it.
Oh God.
I was about to say I had a whole conversation with someone about it, but I can't say who it was. But needless to say, yeah, a lot of the girls in the independents do it.
Wow.
And most of them, the ones who have aspirations of going to bigger and better things, don't show anything that would make someone upset. But yeah, there's no shortage of cretins, simps, weirdos, and sickos. I'll buy your gear. You don't have to wash it.
If you watch it, it's a deal breaker.
I can't enjoy. Oh my God! Can I get a picture of your pinky toe?
Oh my God. All right.
Bunch of
All right.
disappointments to their fathers running around with credit cards.
So Jordan Grace was with TNA since 2018. She's a 3-time Knockouts World Champion, former TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Champion. She also held the TNA Digital Media Championship. Oh, God, why is that a thing? She competed in the 2020. Just call it the TV title. She competed in 2024, the 2024 Women's Royal Rumble as the reigning Knockouts World Champion. Grace then crossed over to NXT multiple times. She challenged for the NXT Women's Championship at Battleground, and she later defended her title on NXT. Grace has also competed at NXT's 2300 Arena event in November. So she's already been through NXT pretty much. I mean, she's probably still going to take her to the Performance Center to, work out some of the finer points of WWE production. But I think you're right, Kev. They might just take her right to.
She's been there. She's been at the Performance Center for over a year.
Yeah.
This is Fightful telling you that the sky is blue and the sun is hot.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got a couple more super chats to get to here. Let's see. Mr. Jamie Jam for $4.99 says, Marv said it best. The Dark Side of the Ring people are AEW loyalists. A good chunk of the episodes are hit pieces toward WWE, especially the plane ride. Not to mention on the plane ride, look, and I'm not saying like they should have, I don't know. Look, the plane ride was a hit piece on WWE, guys, because they didn't know that Flair was coming to AEW yet. But they left Dustin completely alone. Did you notice that? There's a big part of that story about Dustin Rhodes accused of some pretty heinous things on that plane, and they didn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Of course, that was the episode that took down Ric Flair for however long.
8 minutes.
Yeah. Well, my favorite was, it was like Tommy Dreamer was basically like, Tommy Dreamer said a bunch of things, and I said, oh my God, wouldn't the greatest thing be if tomorrow Ric Flair is like, I can't believe Tommy Dreamer would say all that. That was horrible. That poor girl. Tommy Dreamer, I'm surprised at you.
Dude, after they screwed Tommy, because they, the power of editing, and when someone says something that's common sense, it's at the end of the day, they suffer the consequences of it, because now nobody wants to talk to them.
Correct. Well, Cornette will still talk to them. They like Cornette.
I just need an excuse to scream at the sun, so come on.
Oh man, John Williams 499 says, it's like we're killing the only rating that matters, monster. Tony Khan's aged 41. Yes, they are. Ryan plays for $5 Canadian. There tends to be almost as many people playing Defeat the Streak from 2K14 in the span of a week than there are playing Fight Forever right now.
Wow,
that's insane. I would assume there's more than that, because Defeat the Streak was pretty popular. They revealed
you had the same amount of people playing AEW Fight Forever as a small town Alcoholics Anonymous meeting.
Oh no, the small town Alcoholics Anonymous meeting is going to be more populated than that.
11. Okay, gotcha.
There's at least 4 people that are showing up just for the free donuts and coffee. The WWE 2K25 cover was also revealed, by the way, guys. It has Roman Reigns on it. The news came via a brief ceremony of sorts on Raw, where Paul Heyman introduced the cover via a large banner. He also took a moment to express Reigns' desire to win the Royal Rumble and claim the title he lost Cody Rhodes back after he had already successfully won back his Ulafala from Solo Sikoa. And apparently also there will be there was a brief teaser released on social media that included some early looks at gameplay, while also praising Roman Reigns for his accomplishments. Was a tweet sent out by none other than The Gamer. So actually, you know what? I'm going to actually try to boot that up because I would like to see
Marv, did you see that video that I put in the private chat? I'd say it was about 3 or 4 days ago, and it was a video game version of the Royal Rumble. Kev, I don't know if you saw this, but it's a video game version of the Royal Rumble. Somebody's playing it on 2K225 or whatever the hell it is, and so it's a whole scene of Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. Oh, excuse me, Roman Reigns and CM Punk being the last 2 members of the Rumble, and this guy calls it, and he says, it's actually going to be my prediction. He says that Roman Reigns and CM Punk are fighting like on the edge of the ring. And then Paul Heyman comes out with a hoodie and pulls Roman Reigns out of the ring for CM Punk to win the match. And that's the favor that CM Punk wanted from Paul Heyman. I was like, that's brilliant.
I just assumed it would be like if Punk gets the title match at Mania, Heyman is going to manage him for it.
Ooh, okay. Just as good.
Yeah, that was my take. All right, so here we go. This is the gameplay footage.
The head of the table, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Acknowledge me. You never deny me. I'm still alive. No one in.
Okay, so this is real footage.
Yeah.
Has held a world title longer than Roman Reigns.
All right, where's the gameplay footage, Trip?
That already came out.
Okay, here we go. Okay, did you see the physics movement on that on the Ulafala?
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty insane.
Yeah.
This is my room.
Wait, was that gameplay? Him spearing
That
John
was
Cena?
real footage going into gameplay.
This is my ring. My
They're slick with
WWE. Who can stop the head of the table? Roman Reigns. What head? What could this possibly mean for the bloodline? Consequences.
Okay, so this is going to be the story mode. You're going to play through Roman's title reign, and then you're going to play the Bloodline Civil War.
Yay.
League change. Solo Sikoa has built an unstoppable machine. Roman Reigns has been sacrificed at the altar of Solo. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes. You never deny me. I'm still alive. Holy hell!
So we think it goes to the Tribal Warfare match? Or maybe whatever WrestleMania. I mean, probably not the whatever.
If you wanted to.
I'm beating my heart like still
The
alive.
tribal chief runs WWE.
I feel alive. I'm built to survive. I'm still right.
One of the all-time greats in sports entertainment history.
I feel so alive. I'm still right.
This is my yard now.
And there is an Undertaker version of the game.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what that involves, but I'm all for anything with the Undertaker in it. So
I don't care. No Mercy still blows this away.
well, then you should like Fight Forever, Awful.
Great. Send it over.
It does not play like No Mercy. I'm
I
sorry.
would say Fight Forever is like No Mercy's brother
Bastard child.
who doesn't get to come out of the room because he might ruin a couple pictures.
Andre Adams for $4.99. Jacob Fatu has established himself as an existential threat. I would say he identifies as a problem.
Yeah.
Um,
He's so good now. He's about to become a face. They got to be very, 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 very careful with that one.
Cody Duffy for $1.99. Power to the 199 says Dog River. Oh, I know what he means. Sorry, Lisa.
This world will beat you down, beat you with a stick. You stick.
Did that guy ever get arrested?
No, I'm sure that dog was super happy. It swam around.
For giving his dog a dip in the water on a nice summer day.
Yeah.
Well, Hulk Hogan just happened to ride by on a motorcycle.
Right. On film. Talk about coincidence.
I'm telling you, he took one look at that and was like, oh no, Hulk Hogan's making movies? This world doesn't deserve you anymore, Rover. Craig Churchill for $10 Canadian. Timeless is going to be Tony Storm's Broken. She'll someday make it back to WWE and do the same Nora Desmond clone gimmick, but it'll be really punctual. So she'll be called Timely Tony Storm. I wonder if she owns the Timeless thing or if Tony owns it.
Nobody owns it. It's up for grabs.
But look, I do agree. I think that we've had, Matt Hardy had the original Broken run with Jeff in TNA, and it was generational. It's fantastic. And every time since has just been less and less and less. So we'll see.
From generational to millennial.
Yeah. John Williams for $4.99 says Grace's sign, Triple H aggressively licking his lips. Yeah. Dial C4 for $2 says, who's weirder, people with a back or feet fetish? There's a back fetish?
Oh,
probably shouldn't be saying that word too much on the stream, but people like backs?
I believe for the muscle mommies, for the musculature, to say it like a George.
Yes, people. Yes, people like backs. Okay, some of us happen to like backs. You got a problem with that?
I like my back with braille.
Spread those wings.
Pop that white head for me,
please.
All right, we just crossed the line. Tyler Golosinski for
Can't get to it.
Tyler Golosinski for $4.99 says, wouldn't be surprised if Jordan gets the rocket strapped on and then everyone hears Triple H scream as Charlotte tosses Jordan out to win the Rumble. I do think Charlotte.
That's such a Vince move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chef Eddie for $5 says, I want to see Culture Casino's review of Fight Forever. That would be something. I don't know if Culture's ever played a wrestling game before.
I do agree with Culture here, or rather Wrestling Soup. That was a thing in the early 2000s.
What was the thing?
Yes.
Oh, hence Tramp. Okay. Yep.
That
makes sense.
Once that stopped being special in 2005, there's just
Tyler Golosinski for $1.99 says, "Girl Rick, no, not Jordan," because he calls her Girl Rick. We just haven't gotten there on Headlock Headlines yet. JPS for $2 says, WWE 2K25 doesn't beat my GOAT game. WWE Crush Hour. I don't remember WWE Crush Hour.
Never heard of it.
What was it?
Wasn't that the car game?
It's vaguely. I saw a car in my head when it said that. So that's interesting.
Yeah, that was the car game.
There was a car game?
Car, vroom, vroom.
No, I know. That's what I said.
Yeah, back in the PS2 days.
Oh, now I got to look this up. Hold on.
For GameCube and PlayStation 2.
While you look that up, Marv, what do you think of Charlotte's new look?
I haven't seen Charlotte's new look.
Oh, boy. You're not going to recognize her at all. What do you think, Kev?
No?
I think she had some stuff done while she was gone.
Stuff done. It's a complete overhaul. Holy cow, I didn't know who it was.
I don't think that face can be pulled any tighter.
All right, let's.
It's like Cher, except without the 400 years of life.
Right.
400 years of life. Oh my goodness! All right, I found a trailer for Crush Hour, so let's take a look.
WWE with Crush Hour for PS2.
And the early
What?
2000s were magical.
Yeah.
WWE with Crush Hour for PS2 and GameCube. WWE with
Is this the whole commercial?
Crush Hour for PS2 and GameCube.
Is that all commercials?
WWE with Crush Hour for PS2 and GameCube.
What? Okay, now it looks like we're actually getting somewhere.
There's no escaping Kane. WWE accelerating on a skywalk with Crush.
Did you guys see what I just saw?
I missed it. Oh boy.
There he is.
Accelerating on a skywalk with Crush Hour for PS2 and GameCube.
I know we're not supposed to, but I get such a kick out of all murder, death, kill memes where someone starts playing his theme music and someone's just frustrated.
I know. I laugh, and I don't like that I laugh. Like, I hate myself a little bit after that. Like, I'll laugh, and I'll just like look at myself in the mirror and be like, "You're a terrible person."
Not as terrible as the poster.
That's true. That's true. At least I know there's somebody out there worse than me.
Right.
All right. Let's see. Oh, you know what? My new favorite thing. Let's go into that. We're gonna need an intro for this new segment because it's time for the freak show. That is
just hit a siren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have a siren? Oh. Do I have a acoustic cinema, dance pop, daydreaming into space, night driving rock? No, right now all I've got is
Disney memes.
So many lies in my entire life, other than when I was saying them.
and
Just a little peel. I'm just a little.
oh, okay, he's gonna play it over and over again. Yeah. All right, so it's time. Kevin, can you actually see what we've got here?
I'm gonna go to my Twitter machines.
Okay, cool. So I've got the first one booted up. All right, let me know when you're ready.
No, pop a pump.
I like how these guys use.
AKA Big Papa Pump, the big bad booty daddy, freak sealer, genetic freak, pro wrestler, world champion, world tag team champion.
All right, first tweet.
Packing for this cruise. Are you freaks even ready for me? Waves, big arm.
So I'm assuming he means the Jericho Cruise. All right, so now this guy, Vincent Hart, says, Scott Steiner is the greatest thing to ever happen to Twitter X. Thank the genetic freak for blessing our timeline. Big arms, big arms, big arms.
And I'm just getting started. Period.
And then here we go. Here's what he says with the Jericho Cruise.
I'm headed to the Chris Jericho Cruise. And let me tell you, when I'm on that boat, everyone, all caps, knows who the main event is, exclamation point. Fans, freaks, and wannabes, get ready for the genetic freak to take over. Waves, big arm.
What the emoji? Can you imagine him picking out emojis? Oh, it's just doing this in the booth at his Shoney's. So this guy, Sick Rick, says, it was awesome, bro, when your nephew had that stare down with Penta. I was throwing money at the TV.
This guy gets it. Anytime a Steiner is on your screen, it's must-see TV.
But then look at the next one.
Did you freaks actually enjoy Raw last night? There's no way Raw will ever be as good without Big Papa Pump on the show. Period.
You know what's so funny? Period. what's so funny to me about this is that he was like the last couple times we've seen him like on WWE's Most Wanted Treasures and the Hall of Fame and stuff like that, he has been on such good behavior and so subdued. Like they just release a cloud of Zoloft into the air like before they put him on camera. And now we're just getting the big bad booty daddy unchained once again. And I am here for every second of it. Oh my goodness.
He's not going to ruin his nephew's day though. Like he will not cross a certain line.
No. I thoroughly enjoyed him threatening Ventura for making fun of his nephew.
Right.
Oh, gosh.
The Atlanta crowd is fire emoji. Every wrestler came in there winning the Royal Rumble. My money on Braun Breaker. A bunch of exclamation points. All men are not created equal. Exclamation points.
Oh my god. Oh, so here's where he threatens to show up at Raw.
State Farm Arena is not that far away. So if Raw's tonight is trash, I have no choice but to drive down and show you all what a real show looks like. Big arms firecracker explosion. Don't test me, freaks.
Oh my god. And here he is talking about like how nothing is going to equal his day.
Let's see. Raw's in Atlanta tonight. ATL. Back in the day when I was around, the whole area knew who ran the show. Let's see if anyone can bring that kind of energy tonight, but I doubt it. Period.
All right, last one.
Hold on, here. I'm gonna go to. I want one of the Canada ones because of those had me rolling.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
So here's the deal.
Shorties.
They made him a temporary resident of Canada? You got to read that one. The one that starts with "So here's the deal."
I'm looking for it. Oh, here we go.
Where he calls it Mexico North.
I love it.
So here's the deal. Canada finally let me in after they squeezed 269 out of Big Papa Pump. You know why? And made me a temporary resident, Big Arms. I went, dominated the charity event, and gave all the genetic freaks experience to all the freaks up north. But all that drama at the border, that's why hold on, show more. That's why I call Canada Mexico North.
And it was North, I'm sure. NORF.
Shout out to Mrs. Apollo. Your husband is not stroking out.
So wait. So he's a temporary resident of Canada? Are you imagining Canadian Scott Steiner now the way I am?
No.
Super polite.
Do the voice.
Very aggressive.
Have a good day, Holder.
Sorry about that.
What's this a boot?
Yeah.
These
the genetic freak, Wayne Gretzky.
One thing he can't say, Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan. That's a cat in the hat.
Saskatchewan. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was a Canadian Scott Steiner because Petey Williams was Scott Steiner for a little bit.
Listen, Steiner could pop up with especially with Jordan Mean there. She's thick Mama Pump. I would waste no time getting Big Papa Pump and thick Mama Pump together.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, Canada, our home and native land.
Ric Flair, that piece of trash.
You're a dirty old man with crooked yellow teeth.
Sorry about that.
Look at you, looking like a Shar-Pei puppy.
Lord. Sheer Putin. The bat's blue. What the hell's on the bat's blue?
I talked to Castro Jr. and he said,
One of these hooches better get over here and the bats blew me.
Castro Jr. so afraid of Big Papa Pump, he wears his sweaters backwards.
Was that a tweet or did you just do that one? Oh my god. Can you imagine having Trudeau in the Steiner recliner?
oh, that'd be awesome.
Oh my gosh.
When I said I wanted poutine, I wanted freaks.
So wait, there's a website on here, bootydaddy.com. A website that I would not have gone. A website that I would not have gone to. Had I not been assured it was a Scott Steiner website. Yeah. Hold on.
Post workouts on there.
Regina shop for another 50 bones. Scott Steiner in metric. Scott, help us all. Meter. The last time I was going to meet her was with one of my hooches.
That's why I ordered the workout CD that never came.
Yes. Regina Sharp, another $50. Thank you so much. That's incredible. You are incredible. You know what? For that, you get a little taste of this.
So now we can just dance right through. That sounds like a challenge.
Stop. Oh, sorry.
I still can't believe that it works so perfectly.
Kinda, Marv. Kinda.
Oh man, I wish I had remembered that I never got my CD when I met him. But I was so horrified.
So everyone's saying it's an intro to anime. That's Jushin Thunder Liger's theme music, but it is also the theme song to an anime about Jushin Thunder Liger. Now, I am unsure whether the anime or the wrestler came first, because he might be a wrestler of the anime, or there might have been an anime made of the wrestler. I could see either one being the case.
No, the anime is about him.
The anime is actually pretty crazy because it's like, hold on, Jushin Liger anime. Well, that's true, because it does say Liger Salt on it.
Yeah, it's definitely about Liger, not the other way around.
Okay, that makes sense. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Oh, yep, I found it. Here we go. Yeah, so this is the Jushin Thunder Liger anime intro. We are so getting demonetized today.
Double fist of go!
So I'm sorry, wait, is Liger supposed to be the kid? Like, is the kid in the Megazord, like the Bio Megazord here? Is that Jushin Thunder Liger?
Oh, I am not sure.
Okay, let's not do that. Looks like, oh, here he is. He's uppercutting some kind of monster. That's pretty cool. It looks nothing like Jushin Thunder Liger. That's what confuses me.
It's the Great Muda.
Is that Jericho? Is that Jericho playing Super Liger?
Neckbeard is killing it in the comments right now.
Well, what's he saying?
It just reminds me of my waifu pillows. I mean, the Omega waifu pillow.
Liger sword? For 20 years, I have thought that was Liger salt. Like a moon salt.
Maybe
that's not the left leg of Voltron.
No, Voltron and Attack on Titan had a baby.
Right.
And I thought that was Liger Splash. And it's Liger Slash. Like the moon salt and the splash. Like, oh man, I'm just learning all sorts of new things today. Liger means beast god of rage. Liger.
Beast
Love it.
God of rage, Liger.
I am learning all these things today, guys.
Man took my middle name.
Of rage.
Awful beast god of rage.
Wrestling. Last name Everly.
Oh, Next super check goes to my Kenny Omega waifu pill. God, tonight is a weird night, guys. It really is. All right. Well, we got all of that out of our system. Or, well, I guess I was the only one that had that in my system, but it's time for a little segment we like to call That's Dave for you.
You know, he finally made it back to my Twitter feed. I don't know how I got rid of him, but he's finally back.
Did he block you? Did you block him?
No, he just fell out of my feed.
Yeah.
He still hasn't blocked you yet, huh?
No, he responds to me every other time I write him.
Get the hell out of here! Really?
He always responds to my quote tweets.
Wow.
Because he's trying to show that he's not a racist, because Alfred keeps calling him a racist. I'm not racist. I have a black friend.
Dave, really more of a casual acquaintance.
Have either one of you guys met him at all?
God, no.
Okay.
So, according to Dave Meltzer, Goldberg will be on the 4th Netflix WWE Raw, which comes from Atlanta on January 27th. Goldberg has agreed to do a retirement match this year with Gunther as the probable opponent. Kev, was Goldberg on Monday Night Raw last night?
That would have been right. This would have been number 4, right?
It would 27th. It was last night. I don't remember seeing anything about Goldberg.
I don't recall seeing Goldberg, and I love Goldberg.
Yeah. I had a feeling that if Goldberg was on Raw, I would have gotten a message because I too love Goldberg.
Yeah.
Well, that's Dave for you, I guess.
Jeez.
There's Neckbeard sharing the Aubrey Edwards t-shirt. Here's Alfred's latest thing
about this because they showed so many celebrities, mostly.
All right, so this is
I got to say one thing about
this is Dave complaining about all the black celebrities on Monday Night Raw.
You know, it's a little it's a little too dark on my TV screen.
There goes the neighborhood.
You're lowering the property value of my channel surfing.
I took my joke. I love it.
Brian, call the cops. The cookout's in town.
There's something wrong with the color of my screen. Fix the tint. Get the contrast is off.
The only night you can do this.
Boy, the way Brett Mellard played.
I got to say one thing.
There we go. I got to say one thing about this. Please don't.
About this because they showed so many celebrities, mostly rappers, at ringside. And they're going over everyone's credentials.
I'm just saying, check the merchandise stand because things are probably going missing.
And all that. This guy's a platinum award winner, gold, whatever.
Looks like riots on Raw. What's going on?
They're always wearing gold.
And look, I don't have a problem, with trying.
I don't have a problem with you.
Hold on. You know, when someone is going to say, "I don't have a problem with."
Yeah.
Something outlandish is about to be said. Are we about to witness Dave Meltzer get canceled? Someone Hulk Hogan like, is he gonna do it, brother? Is he gonna do it?
Hello from the dark side, brother. You can join my crew, Dave. You could become my first mate.
And look, I don't have a problem, with trying to make yourself look good with celebrities at ringside,
But why these celebrities? There's just something about these celebrities that I
really
don't like.
Want them around my daughter.
They do it at every UFC show and everything like that. But there were too many tonight. Listen,
1 or 2 is fine. But then all of a sudden,
I'm just saying, there's got to be a ratio.
Listen, Roots was great for the country and all, but I don't know.
Who needs a gang?
Listen, I don't
Got
know what's
too
going
many
on
of
with
them in
this
one.
Bloods and Crips thing going on, but it's just not here. We don't do that on my TV.
What colors are they wearing? Brian, hide the TV. Hey, for watching them on the TV, hide the TV.
Check your wallets.
Brian, did you lock the window?
Oh my God. Well,
Or at least
we're moving on up.
Oh, they're moving up. I'm moving on out.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It just felt like I was there just kind of going like, I've seen 400 of these guys now.
They all look remarkably similar to one another.
He said Raw looked like an Escalade dealership.
I could have sworn they showed the same guy 5 times.
I didn't know that this was Hot 97. We're at Summer Jam and I don't like it.
Brian Alvarez, he's from a different time, guys. He's from a different time.
And it's like, you're overdue. I just felt it's something that makes you look good, and that's cool. And
because they're cool to
like
hang
you always
around
need
with.
at least one. You always need at least one. But after that, you need to check your pants pocket.
Yeah, don't leave him in the living room alone while you're using the bathroom.
Listen, make sure you lock the door to the pool. Bad things happen when they're around water.
Make sure the ring is charged.
No, I'm all for it.
I'm gonna have 911 dialed on the phone if anything happens. Give me a signal.
I'm all for it, but I mean, like, you change the batteries in the fire alarm once in a while.
There comes a thing where you go over the
What was that?
I've never seen so many Tims in my life.
And I don't mean the tool man Taylor.
line over whatever. Because I don't know what it was, but I was like, after about, whatever it was later in the show or whatever, I was like, okay,
dude,
I think you need to tone this down because now it's getting.
I think you need to turn this down.
Yeah, I'll turn it down.
I can't tell a 2 Chainz from Biggie Smalls, but I know I've had enough of it.
Raw became the Source Awards.
That's right. Listen, I thought I put it on Netflix, not UPN. What happened?
Martin.
Look, I enjoy Shanae much as anybody else, but Brian, peanut butter wasn't invented by one of them.
Listen, I like a good Tyler Perry movie as much as the next straight man, but
I think you need to tone this down because now it's getting obtrusive to the show.
I keep telling you, you just have too many of them, and things start happening.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm dead.
This has been the Tooney Talk Wrestling Racial Minute.
Oh my goodness.
That was awful. There's too many of them. He makes it seem like they did like 16 bars during the show or something like that. Listen, I'm not the biggest fan of rap either, but come on, Dave, your racism is showing.
It's not even February yet. What is this? Martin Luther King Day was last week. Why is this happening?
I tolerate it for 28 days.
I don't want to have a pudding pop.
Oh, you can find me in the club. Bottles full of dub, baba.
What in the Bearcat is happening right now? I didn't see it.
Oh, I didn't know Raw was live from the West Side.
Regulators, get out.
Yeah.
Oh, intrusive or obtrusive. Obtrusive. They were obtrusive. Oh my gosh.
I axed this guy.
Hey, Dave. What, Brian? Your intrusive thoughts are really showing. I'm getting really uncomfortable. Hey, what kind of last name is Alvarez?
Oh my gosh.
I'm tapped out. I got nothing left.
Yeah.
Jesus, what was that?
I have no idea. It's the first time I've ever not gotten tired of hearing him speak for longer than 2 seconds.
Kev, that's a man with no social grace, who barely goes outside, who barely talks to anybody, who deals with his professional wrestling 24 goddamn hours a day, 7 days a week, and doesn't know how to speak to people. It's plain and simple. I doubt he has a black friend. I really do.
Swerve Strickland. Wait,
Will Washington.
Does Tony Khan count?
I have seen more social grace when meeting a girlfriend's grandfather who was not expecting me over the phone.
Oh my gosh.
Dave is just like, I talked to Coco Beware and Kamala at some point in my career.
Very well spoken.
Yeah.
That's
the worst one. Like, that's the worst one.
Can't even tell. I mean, he was always very critical of the Junkyard Dog.
Yes, he was.
Like, obsessively so. Like, hated the Junkyard Dog.
Yeah. Called him a moon cricket.
Did he really?
No.
Oh.
Listen, I voted for Obama and I own a pair of Jordans. Never worn them.
Oh my God.
They're in my emergency. They're in this emergency plane. I break the glass in case of emergency. Oh my gosh. All right. So he also said, someone said, so what you're saying could be true, but what's Tony Khan's reason for not releasing the AEW numbers on Max? Honestly, if the numbers were strong, I believe Tony Khan would have shared them by now. It'd be great PR for AEW. 100%. This guy is 100% correct. If the numbers were anything even remotely good, Tony Khan would be sharing them up and down the hey, here's the thing. Monday Night Raw is the number one is typically the number one show on Netflix now every week after on Tuesdays. And Netflix is the number one streaming company in the world, and it's not close. Meanwhile, you've got Max, and AEW is not showing up in the top of Max's original content. So one would have to assume that it's not doing all that well. And even the highest rated thing on Max does not come anywhere close to what Netflix has. I just wrote an article about this. Netflix has 7 out of the top 10 streaming originals on the planet right now.
Wow.
And Max is not even on the list.
I don't even think there's really much on Max right now. There's what is it called? That show with Noah Wiley, The Pit, and Harley Quinn season 5. That's the newest things on Max right now.
Real quick,
does the Dune TV show Dune Prophecy? So,
is the Pit based in like a Pittsburgh hospital, whatever?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
It's made by
I was just about to say it's ER Light, huh?
Oh my goodness, guys!
Shout out Mrs. Apollo.
That guys, I gotta say that the racist Dave Meltzer bit might be like up there with on Tooney Talk TV when we did Black
Voldemort.
my favorite conversations of all time. And he goes, the same reason Dana White never releases UFC pay-per-view numbers for fights like Jones versus Miocic that we know did tremendous, because the contracts signed prohibit releasing the numbers, most likely. You think Dana doesn't want to tell us a PPV does more than 1 million buys? Yeah, okay, this is not an apples to oranges situation here, Dave.
But hold on though.
Or apples to
Dana
apples.
does tell you though eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dana always tells you.
One thing I don't like about Dave Meltzer is that he responds too quickly. And he won't give 1 of 3 answers ever. It won't be "I don't know." It won't be "let me check on that," and it won't be I forgot the third one. But yeah, those two, you'll never see Dave Meltzer do any of those things. Like, he always must over-explain something. It's sickening.
It's never "I don't know." It's
never
"I don't know." It's he makes something up if he doesn't know.
How refreshing would it be if he did say "I don't know"? Yeah. Like, seriously.
I've never once heard him say he doesn't know something.
Could you imagine, though, hey, I don't know, I'll get right back to you. And then 20 minutes later, you post a response.
Right.
Yeah.
How about that?
Well, because he has to be the first one to the plate. He has to know everything. He has to immediately have the answers, because, then he's Mr. Smarty Pants and he's Mr. Cool Guy and he's Mr. I know everything. So Alfred had a new thing that he's doing called Meltzer Ball.
Oh,
and
shit.
I wanted to watch that.
Oh, Mark, before you jump in, hold on, we should acknowledge this in the chat.
What? Wired released an article listing the top 45 viewed items on Max. No AEW program was on it. Joseph J. Alexander, can you please find a link to that article?
Send it to me as well. I'd love to see that. I need that for notes.
Yeah. That'll make Awful's entire existence. All right.
This guy counted the ums and you knows.
Yeah. So all right. So what do we think's gonna happen? And I haven't watched the whole thing yet. I just saw what it was and then saved it. So are the ums gonna win or the you know's gonna win?
I'm gonna say ums.
I'm gonna go Team You Know. I'm going Team You Know on this one.
Okay.
Kev, what do you think?
I don't have a dog in this fight. I just want to enjoy it.
Couple people from AEW tweeted, "We're so happy for you," and I don't know how, I'm sure they are his friends. They should be happy for him. I'm happy for him. I don't know that it's good business if you are with a rival company to tweet how happy you are that somebody who left got a big reaction.
Damn.
Couple people from AEW.
All right.
Tweeted.
The final score was 6-1 in favor of the I don't know why I thought the knows were gonna have a Cinderella story here, but
damn. Shout out Alfred Conowell. That's something that I would do. That was hilarious.
Yeah, he beat you to that one off.
He beat me to that one. Yeah, that's
Alfred,
awesome.
That was amazing. Okay, guys. Let's see what we got left. I'm trying to find anything but the thing that I know is one of the last things we have. Oh, we never looked at bootydaddy.com, which, if you're just joining us, is not what it sounds like. There it is, bootydaddy.com, and it is Scott's The Freak Show. This is where you ordered the DVD from, right, Kev?
Yes, and it never came. But it used to, back in the day, he used to blog his feelings.
What?
on things.
It's
not there anymore.
Bio, facts, interviews, history, exclusive content, photos, sounds, videos, files, video series. Be a freak. Join now. Coming soon. Log in. We got stuff to buy, classic photos, classic video series, Scott's workout, and freak files, fan photos, and freak links.
Generation 1 wrestling sites are just awesome looking.
I mean, this was clearly made in 1998.
Yeah. That's the newest update right there. Their Hall of Fame induction.
Ah! Why did it just sound like it exploded?
That was racking weights.
This is GeoCities. Oh my goodness, look at this.
GeoCities, are they still even around?
Oh, no.
Wow.
Nicknames: Big Papa Pump, Big Bad Booty Daddy, Freakzilla, the Genetic Freak, Superstar Scott Steiner, and White Thunder.
Do you remember White Thunder? That was
I do not remember White Thunder.
White Thunder was his name for all of one segment. It's after he heel turns.
And from now on, I am genetic perfection. White Thunder.
2 segments later, what's he doing here?
The Big Bad Booty Daddy. Big Papa Pump.
Someone went in the back and said, "Oh, do you realize what you just said?"
White Thunder.
The whole point was, I'm genetic perfection. I'm superior to you.
I'm White Thunder.
So I was like, that's what you're doing.
But enough that he listed it on his website as one of his nicknames.
He had to delete a nickname.
Which one?
Triple H's daddy.
Hold calendar. The last thing on this calendar is May 15th, 2010. Great North Wrestling.
Jesus.
In Ontario, Canada. 15 years ago. Future updates will be available soon. No, it won't.
Is Great North Wrestling still around?
Oh man, hold on. What? Let me see the Hold on. We want to see photos, or I want to see the fan photos. What are the fan photos like? Oh, none of these are fans that he likes. Okay. Okay.
He only respects the fans that are taller and bigger than he is.
Which means nobody. It means I don't respect nobody. I expected this to be all hooch photos.
Yeah, dude.
But
not
I'm pretty
one
sure
of those were taken with a digital camera.
No, because hooches go under freaks.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Freak links or so hold on. Daniel Herron,
you got to explore.
Yeah. Are you a Scott Steiner fan and have pics of it? All of these, by the way, were like developed at a drugstore.
Yeah. Yep.
Not one of them was printed off of a phone or computer.
No.
You can, if there are a lot of photos, please place them in a sturdy shipping envelope. He's asking for physical photos.
I scan it.
Pics of it. We want to show how many of Scott's freaks are out there. We will post them on Scott's site along with the description, your name, and any other information you provide. If you have photos, email them to sales@bootydaddy.com. You imagine your wife looking through your email and sees you emailing sales@bootydaddy.com.
I got my HP 2736i.
If there are a lot
of connection, hooks right up, line it up, put it on the website. You're famous.
If there are a lot of photos, please place them in a sturdy shipping envelope or copy them onto a CD and send them to bootydaddy.com, P.O. Box 902, Newbury Park, California, 91320.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Marv, I have another update.
Oh, okay.
White chocolate is disgusting. What's wrong with them? I love orange chocolate.
All right. Well, wow. She's going to come at me about white chocolate and then drop that bomb. Oh, lady, we are going to have a conversation on Thursday night. I'm going to take time away from the 5,000 subscriber celebration to yell at you about chocolate.
Does Scott Steiner have a fax number? I'm surprised it's not up here.
Don't send black and whites through the fax. It doesn't look good. I can't see. It's just like NWO cutaway screen.
Oh, there's a freak club. Hold on.
Oh,
no, you gotta sign in. Honey, why do you have a subscription to bootydaddy.com?
Well, there was a discount membership for the freak club. I couldn't say no.
Right. Scott Steiner was showing his taint this week. I had to see.
honey, there's something you gotta know about me. I'm a freak.
Yeah.
This man is my hookup, always has been.
I hollered. I heard him.
I heard him. I hollered. I was hooked.
I said, take my
Interactive
money.
training. Okay, that's also a login thing. Let's see what else we got here. Facts. Oh, let's see some facts. Wrestling style combines incredible size, strength, and ability. Did he mean agility?
No, ability. If I wanted agility, it's agility. I got ability.
His amazing Herculean physique boasts some of the biggest biceps in wrestling. Okay. His amazing Herculean physique boasts some of the biggest biceps in wrestling. Often accompanied to the ring, surrounded by a bevy of beautiful women. Finishes challenges with an array of suplexes and clotheslines, along with his signature Steiner recliner and the Frankensteiner. Originator of the Frankensteiner, a move now commonly known as the Hurricanrana. Escorted to the ring by a bevy of beauties, Medeja and Shakira. He has not come out with Medeja and Shakira since like 2000.
But kudos to him. There's Medeja merchandise on his site. That's loyalty.
That
for
is
his number one freak.
Here you go. Did you know? Attended University of Michigan on a wrestling scholarship where he earned a degree in education. Could you imagine
a highly educated university, Ventura?
Also played football and baseball in high school. Featured on the covers of Sports Illustrated for Kids and Iron Man magazines. Sports Illustrated for Kids. Consumes mass quantities of grilled chicken. Another.
When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs in the morning to help me get large.
He's just singing the Gaston song. No one's fit like Steiner. No one's consumes mass quantities of grilled chicken. Another nickname is Big Bad Booty Daddy. In his spare time, he enjoys Harley Davidson motorcycles, training, and fishing. All right. I feel like I know Scott Steiner a bit better now. Let's go back to the homepage and see what's going on with the Freak Show DVD. Listen to the answers to Scott's fan questions in the latest edition of Steiner Speaks.
All I care about are my freaks and my peaks.
Oh my goodness. Adobe Flash Player is no longer supported.
That's actually probably why you're not getting those other links.
Yeah, probably.
Flash is dead. Oh, there's Medeja.
Oh my god. All right. Let's see. I know we've got some more super chats that have come in. Regina Sharp for $5 says, for neckbeards, pillow princess Kenny. Wrestling soup for $2. Don't spend it all on one pillow, AEW neckbeard. John Williams says, Dave, why would I block Swerve Strickland, Marv? Travis Heckle for $10. Check out part 3 of the upcoming From the Files about Dave Meltzer coming out this week on the Cornet YouTube show. Shows how dumb Dave was in his youth and is a fascinating listen. The first 2 were incredible. I mean, just listening to him, you know, in his early days, as he said, because he's basically still the same exact person. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Shout out Travis Heckle, by the way.
Yes.
Follow him on Twitter.
Stand-up guy. Yep.
Yeah.
Craig Churchill for $5 Canadian says, how does Dave get away with WWE's hot right now as an excuse for low AEW ratings? That's like if RC Cola blamed Coke being awesome for why sales are bad. Yeah, that is the single stupidest excuse that he comes up with.
It's only a matter of time before he's outed as an AEW show. He's already won to begin with, but it's going to come out in the wash and it's official. You heard it here first.
Here's the thing, though. Like, if they were up against each other, like directly up against each other competing, I think there would be a lot of there'd be some credibility to that. Sorry, I just Meltzered myself there. There'd be some credibility to that because yes, you're watching it over the other. But that doesn't make sense anymore. You can watch Raw on Netflix and then watch Dynamite on Wednesday with absolutely no problem.
Yep. If anything, it should be helping them. Because when WWE goes cold, that means no one's watching wrestling at all.
Yeah. Yep, you're right. When the WWE's hot, it's, you know how it is, because even though the WWE is on several times a week, back when we were in high school, it was like, oh, I wish there were more wrestling on. We were finding random indies on public access TV to watch because we just wanted more wrestling, because WWE was so hot at that point. Kids should be clamoring for more wrestling and climbing over themselves to try and find more of it, and that's where AEW would come in. But it doesn't work. But that's just, you don't know anything about wrestling. Monkey Balls for $10 says, Meltzer said, I thought they'd gimmick the car. I thought the wheels would fall off because they're supposed to be like Puerto Rico. You know what I mean. Regina Sharp for $5. Tooney Talk Wrestling, demonetized, desensitized, and delightful. That might have to be our new slogan: demonetized, desensitized, and delightful.
Working on it right now. Love it.
Oh God. John Williams for $199 says, not a suplex.
Tap for the duplex.
Oh my goodness.
Can I sidetrack for just 1 second? Just 1 second.
Yeah, please.
Marv told us in the private chat that after 20 minutes we could curse, and we've chosen not to do that tonight, and I find that fascinating, and I'm sure if this were here, this would be a brothel of verbal attacks.
I appreciate your restraint.
Yeah, definitely. Hey man, I'm a good little soldier.
Was that everything that you wanted to discuss?
That's it. I'm just so happy that that was
your whole
yeah,
story.
man, it's my whole goddamn spiel. I hope it paused at the right time.
I was gonna say, actually, we forgot about Tony's plantation. Bald FDR and the Django. And the Django.
Wait, what happened?
You know what happened.
No, I don't.
About Dax being a house Negro.
Oh, when you said that. Yes, I forgot about that. Oh my God.
It's going up on the best of at some point.
Tony, he's trying to get away.
You know what I hate about that, bro, is that I was stepping all over Kev on that one. I need to apologize publicly right now to Kev for that.
I was mad because I thought of how to do it better after we hung up, and I'm like, we need to do this again.
Yeah, let's bring it right back.
I don't know if after racist Meltzer we can get away with it.
We can't double up.
No.
Yeah. It'll come up organically again one day, I'm sure.
Dude, they say music brings us together. No, it's racist jokes that bring people together.
So what happens when you get a bunch of 90s and 80s babies together?
Yeah, dude.
And this is why the world is so divided, because they're not allowed to tell racist jokes anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We're being racial, not racist.
There you have it.
Hulk Hogan doesn't know the difference, but we
found Hulk Hogan took it too far, but we found a delicate balance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. All right. I've stalled it. I've stalled long enough. It's time, I guess.
All right, let's end this on a down note. Go ahead, get it. Bring her out.
It's time for the Mone Mag. Volume 3, issue number 33. 333.
Volume 3?
Yes, volume 3, issue 33.
Okay.
From the desk of the CEO. Hey, Mone Makers. And this week's issue, since it's my birthday week, or is it the birthday of that other Mercedes that they've got at AEW? We talk all things birthday. I mean, like, what even is a birthday? It's like a day in which you have birth. I mean, like, if you really think about it, like, that's like really deep. With shout outs to fellow wrestlers who shared my special day on my surprise AEW birthday celebration. Oh, you know, Tony pulled out all the stops for that. Also, we continue to get great response on our wrestler side hustles column. If you're a wrestler with a side hustle or even a fan of a wrestler side hustle, then let our editors know so we can feature it and spread the love. Yeah, I've got one. Wrestler named Kevin Apollo. He does a show called Tooney Talk Wrestling on Tuesday nights. Feature that in your Mone Mag.
I like how she says editors like plural.
Yeah. If it's not, poor Jennifer Peppermint chained to a desk. My website, mercedesmonet.com, is live, so let's make sure to check it out. Now let's talk Monet. Thanks. Oh my God, her website is live, guys.
Oh, yay.
Do you think it's anything like bootydaddy.com?
Angel Fire.
Angel Fire.
Angel
Jesus.
Fire.
My old stomping grounds.
Hold on. Here it is. Mercedes Monet is a powerhouse professional wrestler, versatile model, and actress.
Dude.
Oh, God.
I gotta say this. When she gets the good pictures, when she has she is a beautiful woman. Okay. I'm not taking anything away from her. That all goes right out the window the second she talks. Hi. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
You know it's not actually her talking, right? Awful, you know it's me.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Expanding her reach as a singer-songwriter and innovative entrepreneur. As a CEO, she continues to bring. She's not a CEO.
God bless it. Does she have an LLC? Does she have an INC?
She is not a CEO. Stop it. She continues to break boundaries across entertainment and business. Professional wrestler, model, actress, singer-songwriter, entrepreneur, and CEO.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
God,
Regina Sharp said it's AEW itself is a side hustle.
It's Tony Khan's side hustle. Oh gosh. These are all just issues of the Mone Mag. Like all of this is just Mone Mag.
Yeah, she's very photogenic, but that's about it. Like she can't work in the ring, she can't cut a promo, can't make a goddamn good newsletter. Jeez.
Oh God, here's your music.
Oh no.
Professional wrestler. I can't. We'll get struck for that. I wish I could because I have listened to it. And if diarrhea were music, I mean it's that bad. So
Kev, I've picked my teeth with bigger things in her legs. Jesus. Holy cow.
Yeah, what the heck's going on there?
What is going on there?
She's just very frail.
Closet
frail.
of the CEO. What's in the closet? Oh,
coming
soon.
Nyla Rose.
All right. Oh wait, she doesn't put out the thing about like we are not a newsletter, we are the Mone Mag, your digital go-to magazine. So please cite us as such.
What?
She got rid of that.
She realized.
AEW backstage birthday surprise. Being back at AEW after taking a couple weeks off was a great experience. What did you need a couple weeks off for? She wrestles like once a month. I genuinely miss the camaraderie and vibrant energy of the backstage crew. There's something
in WWE.
Yes. There's something special about being part of the team that I cherish. As I walked in, I was greeted with warm smiles and heartfelt wishes. Yeah, the entire women's locker room going, yeah, happy birthday, bitch.
Yeah.
For an early birthday celebration, seeing everyone come together because of me to make me feel appreciated melted my heart. To my delight, the girls had organized a surprise for me. A lovely birthday cake with confetti thrown all over me. I could hardly contain my excitement as I stood in front of this beautiful locker. It truly took me by surprise. By the way, how to tell a narcissist.
Yeah, really. Jesus.
Do it like Miss Piggy.
What, Yippee Skippy?
just read this like Miss Piggy.
I don't have a Miss Piggy voice.
You don't have a Miss Piggy voice?
Moi could hardly contain my excitement. No, I don't have it. Yeah.
Mm.
Frank, I can't do Frank Oz voices. It's just Yoda is the only one I got.
How old is this broad anyway?
I don't know. She's 30 something.
Oh, okay.
She's over 35, I think. As I stood in front of this beautiful locker, it truly took me by surprise. It was such a thoughtful gesture, and I was genuinely touched by their kindness. I mean, yeah, the cake was poisoned, but like I had the antidote. At that moment, I felt a profound sense of belonging. I truly appreciate the incredible men and women who work for me. I mean, that I work with at AEW. Each one contributes so much to the atmosphere and spirit of our workplace. Experiences like these remind me just how lucky I am to be part of such an incredible team and make so much more money than all of them. Oh, no.
She's 33.
Crystal themed birthday with Swerve and Prince
Oh my
Nana.
God.
Oh God, what have we stumbled onto? Oh God, give me strength. After the show, my good friends Swerve and Prince Nana decided to throw a little celebration in my honor. Yeah, I'm sure they did. So they were like, hey, come on, bitch, let's go party.
Yeah, really.
Let's go take a look at your crystals.
Couches around back.
They took me to this incredible bar that had a stunning crystal theme. If you know anything about me, you'll understand how much I adore crystals and the overall aesthetic and energy that it brings. It was a sight to behold. Glimmering crystals reflecting light in every direction created a magical atmosphere perfect for unwinding after a long day. To add to the excitement, it had been quite some time since I last indulged and enjoyed a few drinks, so I was ready to let loose a little. It was a great opportunity to catch up with my friends and share some laughs. Plus, I was genuinely thrilled that I managed to make my flight on time the next day. That alone was worth celebrating. My love for crystals, the joy of being with great friends, and the relief of travel made for a truly memorable evening. Okay, that is not Swerve or Prince Nana.
That's the Uber driver.
Yeah, who the hell is that? I can't take. I don't want to take pictures with them because then Dave Meltzer won't like them. Oh, is that her real hair? I think that's real hair alert.
No, it ain't.
You think that's a wig?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Harley ready to jump on the Monet train? There should be a question.
Mrs. Apollo agrees. She agrees. She knows. She knows.
She said it's a wig.
Yeah, hell yeah. You ain't fooling me.
She's actually very upset because when she enters the room, it's always for this segment.
I'm so sorry.
It's the crystals.
All right. So is Harley ready to jump on the Monet train? By the way, to her team of editors, there's supposed to be a question mark at the end of that. It is a question. It starts with the word is. Harley is ready to hop on the Monet. Who the heck is Harley?
Harley.
Watching. Oh, she's an AEW person. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm watching
The
her journey in
guitarist.
AEW has been a thrill. I don't know. Her growth in the ring, she's so great, guys. I mean, like, she's completely non-threatening to my spot, so I let her hang out with me. I know she puts in the hard work traveling to various wrestling schools across Florida and soaking up knowledge from anyone she can connect with backstage at AEW. Like Chris Jericho. He invites her to his locker room all the time.
Lights out.
So it's no surprise she has the guts to pursue the Monet train. It's hard not to when you're holding 4 belts. Oh my gosh. The Monet train. I have a feeling that's what Swerve and Nana wanted the other night. But,
oh yeah.
But Harley should remember that I am the ultimate student of the game. Hey!
No, you're not.
Watch it. I've traveled the world learning from the best and facing the toughest competitors out there. She's been training like crazy, but the reality is she hasn't yet secured a win on AEW. All right, so here we go. Back into the work shoot. So I hummed along to her catchy song, Monet Train. I couldn't help but reflect. Yes, she hails from Brisbane, Australia, but the road ahead will be tough for her. Nar, it's not going to be easy. What?
Nar.
Bringing up sales at the Australian Starbucks is not a hard thing to do.
All right, here is her current playlist. Another Part of Me featuring Sting by Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and Sting. This song has such a vibrant energy that never fails to get me moving. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if I've mentioned it lately, but Snoop Dogg is my cousin. Okay. Tomorrow Comes Today by Gorillaz with a Z. Oh, I don't like them. Burn by Joya Smith. Terrified by Childish Gambino. Militarian featuring Naira Marley by EJ Huss and Naira Marley. I don't know. John JID probably knows who these people are. I don't.
Yeah.
Big week for Wrestle birthdays. January 26th is a popular day for wrestling birthdays, but I hate it because it's my day. Let's kick it off with legendary CEO shout out to Road Warrior Hawk, but it's okay because he's not here anymore, so it's my day again. Next, let's celebrate Taylor Wilde, the fierce Canadian wrestler best known for her electrifying matches in TNA Wrestling, and Tyler Rust, former NXT superstar who brought undeniable skill to the ring. And how can we forget the Maestro who carries the legacy of his uncle, the legendary Gorgeous George? Wait, the Maestro?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the Maestro. I vaguely do.
You don't remember the Maestro? I love the Maestro.
All right, so the week is packed with wrestling greatness, including names like Pat Patterson, R-Truth, Tyler Breeze, Carl Anderson, Ivan Putski. How'd she learn that one? Maurice, Tully Blanchard, Leilani Kai, Alex Silva, Mike Awesome, Honky Tonk Man, Michelle McCool, Jay Briscoe, and Mark Andrews, Will Hobbs, Sarona Snuka, and Nigel McGuinness, to name a few. Honky Tonk Man somewhere is like, hey, keep me out of your nonsense, girl.
January's the month of B-stars, huh?
Here's to all the incredible Aquarian talent who made wrestling history and continue to inspire.
Who in God's name was that?
I have no earthly idea. Probably one of the people she just mentioned. AEW on tickets are on sale now, guys. You should probably go because nobody's going, so you'll be the first one there.
I'm shocked this stupid show isn't named AEW Down Under.
Oh, no, that's for All in Texas. Grand Slam is apparently already doing half off tickets.
Well,
So we all saw that coming. But Neckbeard had a good tweet about that. Let me find it.
Find it, Neckbeard.
I found it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So Beard said, this has nothing to do with poor ticket sales. Tony Khan just wants to give back to the fans of Australia. He wants to give good value for family entertainment because Tony cares. Yeah, AEW. Oh, it's just worse than half. AEW Grand Slam Australia slashes ticket prices with 2-for-1 deal after struggling sales. This stadium show. Oh, my goodness. All right. I think we're mostly doing. Come see your CEO at Dynamite and Beyond, please.
No.
Because nobody comes to shows. Oh, here we go. The Mone Mag mentions. Let's see. This week, I want to give a special heartfelt Mone mention to Legit Boss 02. I'm not even sure where to begin. As a huge fan, I just wanted to take a moment to express how much you mean to me. Your passion, talent, and dedication to wrestling have inspired me in ways I never thought possible. Watching you perform is like a dream come true. Your energy is infectious, and your love for the sport shines brighter than any championship belt. You're more than just a wrestler. You're a beacon of hope, strength, and resilience. Get over it. Oh, my God.
She's something else.
I know this might sound crazy, but I think we're soulmates. No, I'm kidding. But your journey taught me to believe in myself, to chase my own dreams, and to never give up. You're an inspiration, a role model, and a true... Jennifer Pepperman wrote this.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for being you, Mercedes. Thank you for sharing your gift with the world. I'm honored to be a part of your fan base, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you. I really hope to meet you one day. Sending you love from Nigeria. Now, after all that, After all that, we get from the CEO. Thank you, Legit Bosso 2. Sending much love to Nigeria back. Like, why do you include these if you are not going to give a heartfelt response to your fans?
I'm not sure where to begin. As a huge fan, I just wanted to take this moment to express how much you mean to me.
You want to reread it?
Hell
now,
no.
You want to reread it knowing what we know now? Because I can't.
Send me your social security number.
I have $4 billion waiting for you. If you send me a simple 30, I will share $2 billion of my $4 billion with you.
I have a platinum Cybertruck.
Cybertruck. All right. Rafael Paisano says, I'm so excited to fly to Brisbane to see you next month at AEW. This is legit one of the biggest dreams of being from Australia. Means WWE and AEW doesn't come here a lot. So when I found out you were coming, well, I knew I had to fly over there and get me tickets. I've been part of the crew since 2016, and that's crew with a K, so you know it's badass. And I'm so thankful to have you as my role model and hero. From the CEO, woo, Raphael. I'm so excited as well to head back to Australia. I haven't been there since 2017, so I can't wait to come back, and I definitely can't wait to see you there. See, he got more of a response because he's actually going to the Australia show, and she wants to encourage this.
Bring the abos.
Michael Latina. Russell Dynasty. What a match. I loved Alvarez Sakalava. Rev Pro Champion. I'm ready to subscribe to their streaming service to watch your matches. Tough luck. I don't wrestle there. And they're champion, but I'm never going to wrestle on their show. I'm so excited. TBS champion. NJPW Strong champion. Rev Pro champion. You're amazing. You're incredible. Hope you have a match in Australia. So many things to look forward to.
Needs more saliva, Marv.
I have got like snot dripping down the back of my throat right now. That was not wise. From the CEO, thank you, Michael. Blow your nose. I'm so excited to become 4 belts Monet, and I just finalized some dates with Rev Pro, so you'll see me in the UK very soon. Corey says, I'm trying to think of a voice. No, every voice I think of is offensive. Corey says, what you're doing for professional wrestling for women and in general is absolutely phenomenal. I will always admire and respect your passion and determination in everything that you do.
Why did I picture a tennis racket and glasses?
Thank you, Corey. That means a lot to me. Not enough for me to write more than one sentence. But it does.
Oh, what a son she is. I tell you.
Oh, my goodness. Yara Yora 198. Hello, my glorious CEO. You are absolutely killing it so far. And I'm so happy to see my hero at the top of the world. Will we ever get Mercedes versus Mako before April? Mako Satomura is retiring this April, and we want this dream match to somehow happen before it's too late. From the CEO, I wish it's my dream. So there's supposed to be a comma in here, Mercedes. Maybe one of your team of editors could do that, because you're trying to say, I wish it's my dream match too. But instead you said, I wish it's my dream match too, but it's not. It's just that. I told her I wanted to wrestle her, so it's up to her. That lady's running. Finally, Paulini Finau. Ciao, Mercedes. I love you so much, and I'm so proud of your wrestling journey so far, and have been a fan since 2016. Just wanted to ask what animes do you recommend? I love your taste. I love your taste. Yeah, that is a thing a guy in Italy would probably say. From the CEO. I'm kidding. The people of Italy are well known for their respect for women and restraint.
Yeah, okay.
From the CEO. My first recommendation is Death Note or My Hero Academia because I just Googled anime and those are the two that came up. Really? You're supposed to be this weeb and like the two that you know are like, oh my God. Stop it.
They had a 9.5 on IMDb.
Oh, and that is the Mone Mag for this week, guys. Oh, that was I gotta say that was a good one.
No, it wasn't, Marv. Quit lying to us.
We just able to make... Hey, they're my people too. Don't worry. Boppity boopity. Boppity boopity bippity boppity. Ernest Cruz says, and the other voice, no, it's like Awful is allowed to do a black voice, and I'm not. I'm allowed to do the Italian voice.
Right. The sad thing is, there are no black people writing to Mercedes Monet.
Not a single one. Not even Snoop Dogg.
Right. Until they, you'll know when ask is spelled AXE.
Let me ask you. What had happened was
didn't do nothing.
You gotta see there'll be a beep they'll say beep in the middle of the sentence.
Is that because they don't know how to change the batteries, Marv?
That's you made that inflection.
No, you did.
John Williams for $4.99 says, wait, when was this party? Did Britt not attend this? And why is this why Tony is finally getting rid of the dentist? There's no way Britt Baker was at the Mercedes Monet party.
No.
Regina Sharp for $5. Hey Sean, another wrestler made Banks look good. Quick, sign her. That does happen. You make her look good in a match and they do sign you.
Mm-hmm.
Regina Sharp for $5 also said, do I get a breakfast as well at the Australia, not PLE? I was promised a Grand Slam. Oh, man. Regina Sharp said, even the Nigerian was white. Because I'm careful.
Right? I am not white.
Oh my goodness. All right. I have a headache. My throat hurts. And Kev, tomorrow night, I think we're gonna be watching Royal Rumble 92 if you're around.
Nice. I think
hour.
You're not doing pro on Wednesday night?
No, I don't think so. But yeah, we're gonna record for the Patreon. We're gonna watch Rumble 92. I think I know if Dis is feeling better, he'll be there. Awful. I said he's going to try to make it. Trish is in. I think Nolan might be in. So, awesome. Yeah.
Nolan's in? I'm not showing up.
I think Nolan's in. Have you ever even met Nolan?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm going to try to get Spencer. I'm going to try to get Spencer to come too, because he's watched enough of this show now that he gets the lingo.
Yeah.
So
I was so proud of him for using heel turn.
Oh, it was so great when he used that in a headline, and I knew that it was because of us. Okay, Awful Wrestling. Tell the fine folks at home where they can find out more about you.
Shit. I'll be busy all week. But you can see me on Twitter at AEWFUL Wrestling and here every Tuesday at 8 p.m. on Tooney Talk Wrestling.
Yeah.
All right. Kevin Apollo, where can the good folks find more about you and everything that you're up to?
Yeah, you can find me on the Instagram and the Twitters. I'll be here on Thursday celebrating our 5,000th member edition.
5,000. Currently 5,081 subscribers over on Tooneytown TV.
Nice. And that is a reminder for everybody here to check to make sure you are still subscribed. And then if you are not, resubscribe, like, and share. Tell your friends.
YouTube's been playing some chicanery lately where they've been unsubscribing people, and I've been hearing people being like, why am I not subscribed anymore? So we have memberships over there as well with exclusive content. We got some Kevin Apollo rants coming out. Trish and I are doing a new Crime and Punishment. Also over at patreon.com/Tooneytown Wrestling. Tomorrow for Smart Marks, the first the prologue of Journey into Darkness, the Kane book audiobook is going up. It's currently up for insiders and FUDM members. And coming later this week, we will have the Royal Rumble 1992 watch along for all of you fine folks over on Patreon. What was that?
For our horror friends, Trish and I will watch the Friday the 13th series, not the TV series, but the Friday the 13th through Jason's Dead. We may do the newer one in there, but we did that specifically because John loves his horror content, but is always left out in the cold.
Oh, that's very nice of you guys.
Want to do something special for the horror folks.
Nice.
All right, guys. That does it for this week. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you Thursday night over at Tooney Talk TV for our 5,000 subscriber celebration. From all of us here at the Tooney Town channels, I'm Marvin the Movie Monster. Now get out of here!
Now, Perry the Platypus, feel the wrath of my thank you-inator!
Thank you, you piece of trash.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you! Oh, I suppose you want me to say thank you. Well, you know what? Saying thank you is like jobbing.
Thank you! I got a little message. Thank you. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, thank you! Oh, thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
Thanks. For what?
Hi-ho from all of us here at Tooney Town. Thank you!
And viewers like you. Thank you.